Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the social norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean Canteen and Beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information, from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the social norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the social norm.
And I'm
Yo, you already know what it is, man. We back at it again with another one. Hey, I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, it's a social norm where we go ahead and talk to y'all, open y'all minds, make y'all be the best y'all can be. Now, today's episode, you know what I mean? Y'all saw the title, man. It's Why Are You a Loser? Fellas, you know we got to go ahead and talk about this. It's going to be a long episode today because I got a lot of things, a lot of gems I got to give y'all. Now, before I go ahead and give y'all the lowdown, I got to give y'all the disclaimer. This is me and Bean's personal opinion. This is not factual. This is not the end all. This is not the
And all be all.
There we go. Hey, this is just our personal opinion. So we got ours, you got yours. We're going to go ahead and lay it down for y'all, man. Now, bro, the reason I wanted to go ahead and get into this is because I see us men out here struggling. You know, we looking rough out here. Because the reason why is because we don't know where we stand in the world. And honestly, you can't sit around and not know where you stand and think a woman's going to actually follow you, and because you don't know where the hell you're going.
I'm gonna say, can't lead if you don't know where you're going.
Exactly. So now I want y'all to understand there's two types of people in this world. There's winners and then there's losers. All right. Now, when I say loser, I don't really mean you a loser because everybody's special. Everybody got their own, what they bring to the table. But what you really are, if you're a loser, is a quitter. You got to stop fucking quitting in life. And the reason you quitting in life is because of two things. One, you don't believe in yourself. And two, you don't know what your purpose is. Now, everybody has their moments in time where they literally feel like, hey, man, I don't know where I'm headed in life. I don't know where I'm going. It's because you don't know your purpose. You got to figure out what you want to do with yourself. You got to put a roadmap out there and you got to figure it out. But number one, you got to start believing in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, nothing else is going to happen for you. Now, how do you start believing in yourself? Well, one, the reason you don't believe in yourself is because you had a low confidence. You don't feel like you can do anything right. You're really scared. That's why you don't believe in yourself, and that's why you got low confidence. Now, how do you get confidence? Through consistently going out there and just doing it. You got to start doing it. It's that simple, y'all. Now, if y'all want to go ahead and get into the live stream and comment and go face to face and talk to me and Beans, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the comment section.
Definitely share your experience.
Yeah, and while I'm doing that, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna be mad at y'all if y'all want to go ahead and hit a like, subscribe, share, and if you want to go ahead and support the channel. And shout out to my man Jimmy. You know I gotta give y'all a shout out. He hit us up with $10 for supporting the channel. So if you want to go ahead and help the Social Norm Podcast, go ahead and put in the Cash App. Send us whatever you want to send us. We ain't mad at y'all.
Give that love offering.
Yeah, you know, man, got to pay his bills, y'all. So let me go ahead and put this in the comment section for y'all. If you want to get on the live stream, you go ahead, put that into the StreamYard, and you off and rolling. There it is. All right. So now you know, Beans, we had plenty of discussions.
Yeah, especially this week
about
this
purpose, about what you want to do with yourself.
Yes.
Now I want you to go ahead and lay it down. Tell me your side.
Now my thing is this. Now you kind of touched on it. Now you said people don't believe in themselves,
Yeah.
and people don't know their purpose.
Yeah.
And you said one of the things that I was going to say for me personally, it was fear.
Yeah.
That stopped me from, going in a direction that I'm supposed to be going. Now, fear of the, I hope I make this make sense. Fear of the known and fear of the unknown.
That's
that
crazy.
had me stumbling and hesitating.
And actually just for you to get up and move.
Yes, I put myself in a box. Now, fear of the unknown is, that's the obvious one that, it gets
I think
everybody gets that. Everybody's afraid of the unknown. It happens.
Yeah.
But for me, mainly, it was fear of the known that always made me stop. And when I say fear of the known, I mean like getting out of my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I knew what I had to do. I saw the road ahead of me, and I saw how difficult it was. And I got into my own head and thought, I don't think I can do this.
But the thing is, and this is the catch-22 that everybody doesn't understand. If you think you can't do it, you're right. And if you think you can do it, you're right too.
Yeah.
It's all about how you feel and what you think about. Meaning, anything worth something in life
it's not going to be easy.
It's not going to be easy. You got to go and put it into work. But never starting is the same thing as failing.
It's actually, in my opinion, it's worse.
It is failing. Literally, that's the definition of it. Because you understand something. Like, okay, say you want to go talk to a girl.
Mm-hmm.
You never going to talk to that girl guarantees you will never be with that girl.
Yeah.
But you at least attempting. Let's say she says no. Okay, cool. Guess what? You attempt again. Not her, but just going on in life, and you figure out. And guess what ends up happening? You find the girl that's supposed to be for you.
Yeah. And that's why I used to tell people when they would try to talk to women, she gonna say yeah or she gonna say no.
That's it.
That's it. The outcomes. You just don't know which one is gonna be.
But then my question is this though, just as far as your situation is concerned,
mm-hmm.
You saw the road of what you got to do,
yes.
and you felt like it was too hard for you to accomplish.
Yeah.
But how do you know?
That's the thing. I didn't.
You don't know.
I just saw it. I was like, yo, it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? And that was my mistake. That was on me.
And too many of us men do that, where we sit there and say, oh, I can't do that. And the reason you can't do it is because you've never done it.
Yeah.
You don't know what you can do until you actually attempt it.
Yeah.
Come on, fellas. And my thing is this. If you are so scared of attempting something, and I'm not sitting there saying you specifically, because I'm talking to myself, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think you all know this. You get around and you sit there and say, I can't do this. I can't do that. You don't fucking know what you can do until you actually do it. Exactly. And guess what? If you do it and you fail, you just found out a way how not to do it. And then you do it again. And then you do it again. And you might fail a zillion times, but eventually you're going to figure out what the fuck to do to get it right.
Yeah. There is, on our job, going through the training process.
Yeah.
I had a drill instructor tell us this. You're going to fail. That's the first thing he said to us. You're going to fail. You know why? No,
I'm listening.
Because I gave the same look. He said, you're going to fail. You know why? Because you don't know anything. You never done this job before.
Yeah.
So you're going to do it wrong. So get that
and accept it.
Accept it. You're going to do it wrong the first time.
But this is why I say everybody don't make it's so funny if you really break it down, is how simple it is. The reason, once you accept that you're going to fail, you're not scared of it anymore.
Exactly. And
you understand that to get to the end of the road and be successful, you have to fail.
Yes.
That's all it is, fellas. So stop being scared of being a failure, because the only way you can fail is by never trying.
Guaranteed. That's a guaranteed fail.
Now, that was the first part, believing in yourself. The second part, you need to know what your purpose is. Now, how do you do that? You got to figure out what actually wakes you up in the morning and makes you excited to go do something. And have a purpose, have a why. You know what I mean? It could be money, it could be fame, it could be the fact that you want your legacy, your name to be ringing out in the streets. It could be whatever it is, but you got to be excited about what you're doing. If you're not excited about it, you're going to start it and you're going to quit because you're not passionate about it. See, everybody wants to know, well, how did this person get to the height they are in singing? How do they get to the height they are in rapping? How do they get to the height they are in fitness, in comedy? And it's because they're passionate about it. They enjoy doing it.
And they put the work in.
And they accept the work because soon as it gets hard, guess what? It doesn't feel like work because they like doing it. You got to figure out what you like to do. If you don't know what you like to do, start writing stuff down. Say, what do I actually enjoy doing? What comes easy to me? See, what comes easy to me is talking, communicating with people, having conversations. This is why we're doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're figuring out. At first, if anybody been watching this from the beginning, they saw we had a shitty ass mic, we had shitty ass audio, we had shitty ass camera.
Yeah.
You see how I went? Look, I'm starting to put stuff in the background. I'm making how we want the show to be. You know what I mean? And as we keep growing, we're gonna get better and better. But it starts with not quitting, not having the fear of failing, because we done had a lot of failures. Y'all just ain't seen them.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep having failures, but that's all right. I'm good with that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I think the thing is, fellas, when you see in your life, if you look back in your whole life, you're gonna see there are some wins. But if you're not truly happy with yourself, it's because you don't quit on yourself. You don't quit on what you like to do, on your purpose. And honestly, you've manifested it to why you have struggles in relationships, why women don't respect you, why women don't look at you as to submit to you. They can't submit to you if you do not know where you're going in life.
Exactly. That's basically anybody. You all work with that boss who don't know what the hell they doing. So when they come and try to tell you to do something,
you don't respect them.
Like, yeah,
how am I gonna listen to you and you don't even know what to do?
Exactly.
And that's the thing. I think all of us men gotta and realize for women. The reason a woman won't submit to you is not because she just act arrogant and she just don't know it. She's not going to submit to you because she don't trust you. And the reason and the thing what comes with trust is, one, consistency.
Yeah.
And two, you showing them I know what I'm doing. How you handle yourself. And only a man who has a purpose and knows who he is can portray that to everybody else and understand, look, this is how I roll. This is what I'm about. And this is what I'm going to accept and what I'm not going to accept. See, a lot of times you sit there and be 1 second you want to act like you this way, and then another second you want to be another way. You got to be consistent with women so they understand, hey, this is who he is. I'm either going to get with it or I'm not going to get with it.
Yeah. And I always say this. I actually had to go through that. And like that saying says, your yes had to be yes and your no has to be no.
Yeah.
And I realized that once I started doing that and stuck with it, I started to get better results. You know what I'm saying? In certain areas, when I wanted to do something, and I said, if you don't do this, this is going to happen.
And like
I had to follow through with it.
Yeah. And I think since I've seen the last year or two, we just talked about it in the last episode about where is the dynamic between men and women. The one side's way over here, the other side's way over here. We're so divided. The reason we're divided, and I'm 100% gonna blame men, because the fact is, women have changed in life. They've changed to where they don't need you as a provider. They make their own money. Mm-hmm. So, fellas, what you got to do is you still got to be a provider. You still got to go ahead and make your own money, but you got to get yourself in a good state of knowing your purpose. Meaning you got to get your physical appearance right. You know what I mean? Your inner self right. Knowing where you want to go, knowing who you are as a person. Because then at that point, you step into your manhood, and a woman can sit there and see, oh, he knows exactly where he's going. I can step right into my womanhood and follow him. Women want to be followed. They want to follow men, but They not gonna just follow the blind. It ain't gonna be the blind leading the blind. They not doing that.
No, it's not happening. Man, now it's not the same from our generation. Come think of it, but it's definitely different from my father's generation.
Yeah, because your father knew exactly what he was doing, where he was going, and he told the lady, "Hey, come on, follow me. We about to go this way." And she saw it. Yeah. A woman can see when a man know what the fuck he talking about, and not even that. He's showing like he's like, look, I know what I'm talking about. Come here. I'm confident in myself. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going to be in the future. Okay, that's what she want to hear. But if a girl asks you, well, what do you plan on doing in the next couple of years? Where are you going? Oh, I don't know where I'm at. Why would she follow you? Why would she sit there and say, okay, I'm gonna go just because he got a different sexual organ than I do, because he got a penis, I'm gonna follow him? No. Come on, man. Stop the cap. Ain't nobody. I would if she would be a dummy to do that.
Here we go. We got
go ahead.
Jerome says 100% blaming men. Boy, you out here simping. He disagrees. Jerome, you still in here?
Yeah. I blame men for not women wanting to follow. See, the thing is, I don't care how rich a woman gets, she still wants a man. She still wants to be in a feminine state. She might not know it because she ain't sit there and see no men that know where they going. But this is the thing. See, if you're a man and you know where you headed, you know what woman you're going to accept and what you're not. You're going to tell her, look, I don't play them type of games. And if you want to play those type of games, go over there with that dude.
Well, when you're on your purpose, you just don't have time. You don't have time for
exactly. You don't have time for the fuckboy games from either side. And you understand, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. This is what I got time for. If you don't like that, move around. Go over there. If you want to fit in with what I'm doing, then you can stay around. But I'm not going to tolerate you not being part of what I'm trying to do. Otherwise, move around. So that's why I say, if you don't got a woman that's willing to do what you need her to do for you, then that means you're not on your purpose. You accepting a woman that's not going fitting with what you're trying to do because you don't know what the fuck you're trying to do. Who is that?
Jerome is saying, okay, yeah, he said he's in here, but that's not true.
Well, Jerome, if you want to get on the live stream, you can go ahead and give us your opinion.
Speak your piece,
instead of texting. It's right there in the comment section. Click on it. Go into the StreamYard. You can go ahead and give us your opinion about it. Why you think? See, this is the thing. It's easy. It's the easiest thing to go ahead and blame the opposite sex. I did it. It's the easiest. That's the easiest point to do. Women the reason why men ain't this. Women the reason. No, it ain't. It's yourself. It's you, bro.
Yeah, it all starts with you.
Because I can tell you right now, there's men in this world who know themselves, who own a purpose, and I guarantee you they don't have no problems with women. The women that they let into their life, the women that don't, that want to act up and don't want to get with the program, guess what? They on the outside looking in. So any women you dealing with that's not with your program, it's because of you. You allowing that to happen. What did he say?
He said there's blame on both sides. You said 100%.
I'm gonna say what I'm saying is this: and on the same end, if a woman is not living her purpose and living her truth, she's gonna attract a whole bunch of men that ain't the type of time she not with. And she, guess what? If she accept them into her life, that's her fucking problem.
What you attract.
Exactly. If you're a loser, if you're a quitter, guess what you're going to attract? You're going to attract the same type of people. If you're on your purpose, you're on your grind, you're doing what you know you meant on this earth to do, you're going to attract somebody that's trying to get on right on time with you. Like, oh yeah, and I'm telling you this, I know this for a fact because I'm about trying to get better myself, trying to get financially free, trying to do. And guess what I do? I bring people around me that's like that. If you're not with that, guess what? I stay away from you.
I was just about to say, when you do succeed, start heading in that direction.
Yeah,
your circle does change. I got friends that have been friends for years, but I don't hang with them anymore
because you wasn't on the same time they was on.
Yeah, they still doing what we used to years ago, and I'm not about those things anymore.
Matter of fact, hold up. Y'all see this book? This book says Think and Grow Rich. In this book, it teaches you about how the people the 5-10 people you hang around with the most, more than likely, that's how you gonna be perceived. That's how you gonna be around. That's as far as money wise. You can't be a millionaire and you hanging out with 100 people who got $100 in their pocket. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah, something's
You're
gonna
not gonna
change.
become a millionaire because you're dealing with the wrong type of people.
That's true.
In the same way, if you trying to be a businessman or you trying to be, whatever you're trying to be in life, a comedian, activist, or whatever, you're gonna end up being, your friends are gonna be those type of people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why would you want to be around people who aren't those type of people? If that's your purpose, if that's what you're trying to be.
Yeah, because those people aren't going to get you. They're not going to help you get you where you want to go. You know what I mean? You guys, they always say, if you want to be, like you said, if you want to be like a businessman, find a businessman and learn from him. Get a mentor who knows.
All these books are saying the same thing.
Yeah.
I bought plenty of books telling me the same exact thing, but I didn't realize it until I read all these books. And then I realized it's simple as hell, man. Find out what you love and do it. If you love it, I guarantee you eventually you're gonna find a way to make money from it.
Mm-hmm.
And from that, you're gonna be free, bro. You're gonna be free to where you do exactly what you want to do when you want to do it. And guess what? You're gonna only put around people that's with that. You're not going to deal with the same stuff of the nonsense. And a woman who knows a man is on his purpose and knows who he is, she's not even going to hit you with that stuff. If she try to, guess what's going to happen? She got to move around, bro. She got to go. And she know that. A man who on his stuff and he strict with how he live his life, she'll know it. She'll see it off rip and be like, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I can't play these games with this dude.
She'll know what she got.
What she can get away with and what she can't get away with.
And she's not going to do it.
And as
she's
far
not going
as
to try it, she's not going to try it.
It's just like this. I'll give you an example. My dad got a friend named Mr. Pearson. Mr. Pearson is a holy man. He believe in the Bible. He quote the Bible. He give me scriptures. He tell me things that he see that I didn't even see. And I'm like, man, I didn't even know that. Guess what? The way he live his life, the way he carry his life, and you guys know this. There's somebody that you know who's really holy. And when they come around, all that cussing, all that gyrating, all that stops.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's your grandmother. I don't know if it's her uncle, whatever. There's somebody.
That's true.
Because you know why? Everybody around him knows he don't play them games. You won't even talk to him the way you talk to your homeboy or your girlfriend, because you know this is how he carries his life. In the same way, how that happens automatically, you don't even do it, you don't even say nothing, it's like everybody switches on without even noticing it. You know what I mean?
The conversation
changes, what we talking about, all that changes. Because that man lives a life of holiness to where he says, I don't even bring that around me. And you guess what? Y'all gonna respect it.
Yep. And you do.
And you
do respect it.
And you say, nah, hey, cool out with that.
Yeah.
Mr. Pearson coming by.
Because you see him live that life.
Yeah.
You saw the examples that was in front of you, and that goes with basically everything too.
So for say, oh, no one's going, women are not going to respect you because they will. They definitely will respect you because you hold it. You hold that respect. You demand that respect. But it comes with you having confidence in yourself.
Yep. And
you know where you going and know what you want. That's how a woman gonna respect you. That's how she gonna say, you know what, man, hey, he different. I can't come at him the same way I came at these other guys, because he knows what he wants. Appreciate the Cash App. Skins. Aaron. He was the first one to give us support.
Yes,
I appreciate you, my man. You always been there for me. You know what I mean? Giving me insight on things. And like I said, Jimmy, I appreciate you. Hit me with the $10. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So he said that's why you gotta let her know from day one you're not type man that. Yeah,
that's true.
No BS, man.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
You gotta let her know, and you gotta stand by it.
And and let me just say this: just because we speaking on this, don't mean that we ain't been victims of this ourselves.
Oh yeah.
The reason when I talk to y'all, I'm talking to y'all
from experience
and for my own self, because I like just started going back to the gym. I got to get my health together. You know what I mean? You got to get your internal self together before you can even. And I'm telling you this, young men, y'all shouldn't even be dealing with women until you get yourself in a good physical state, mental state,
Yeah.
financial state. Because I'm telling you right now, if you can't get yourself to where you know where you going, you can't. You're never gonna be able to lead a woman.
I say you're never going to be able to leave anybody.
And she's not going to want to lead. She's not going to let you lead her. She might fake it for a minute because you might be a little attractive to her, but after a while, she's going to start disrespecting you because she's the blind following the blind. You running in circles, and you're like, man, we ain't going nowhere. That's one of the main reasons why women always be like, after a couple years, hey, she want to move the finish line. What we doing? Why we ain't moving in together? Why we not getting married? She want to know where we going.
She won't trust you. Yes, that's true. She won't trust you. She won't trust your decision making either.
Yeah.
Trust me on that. I have lived that. And she was right because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where I was going. I was just basically
faking
living.
it.
I was living.
You were living and trying to fake being a leader.
Yes. That's basically what I was doing.
And any woman that's in the chat and any woman that knows this, you can't fake shit. Men can't fake it because women sniff that shit out. They know 100% if you really a man of purpose, if you really getting women, if you really doing whatever, because it's like perfume. It's like cologne. It's just gonna come out you. They gonna know. They gonna be like, man, something different about dude.
Proof is in the pudding.
But I'm gonna let you know right now, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be, you're gonna have to put that work in. He said females want the finished product. When their man well, first off, yeah, the woman wants the finished product.
Yeah.
You shouldn't even be, I'm not gonna say this. It's never gonna be a finished product. Because if you were a man of purpose, you always grinding.
Always growing.
You're going to keep growing and keep trying to figure out how to be the best at whatever you love and whatever your purpose is. So it's never going to be a finished product. Luckily, there's some women out in this world, and that's the same reason there's a lot of men who lost, there's a lot of women who lost. There's some women who can see the future. They can see this man, you know what, he got something. He on his purpose, he doing something, but it's early. He going to be something. That's why a lot of women will get with men off of potential. They see something in him and like, man, if he keep going down the road he going, he gonna be big. And I'm trying to enjoy the ride with him. He said, not true. We don't always want the finished product. The only women who are immature want the finished product. And honestly, that's not the type of woman you want. You want a woman that's gonna rock with you and you tell her your vision. And she see, okay, he's actually doing what he say. Because a lot of times on both ends, men and women will sit around and it sound good. We'll tell women what we want to do. Or just like women will tell, oh, I want to do this. I want to go to school. I want to be a nurse. Okay, cool. That's what gets you hooked. Like she got some goals. Just like a woman, she'll get hooked by a man giving her goals. But over time, if you just talking and you ain't being about it,
yeah,
they're going to realize all the shit you was saying was some bullshit.
You know what's crazy? I would honestly, it's going to sound crazy. I would do that to myself.
What you mean?
I would say all the things I would want to do.
And you knew it was some bullshit.
Then I'll put it on that shelf. A lot of it was true. But I'll put it on that shelf like them books that I'd never do it. So it came to a point where I would tell my lady about certain things. She would be looking at me like, you've been saying that for years. You ain't,
Look,
and I couldn't be mad.
And that shit get tiring. I know. Because I had a girl that would tell me she'd do this, she'd do that. And she just go in the circle. She just started, quit. And you'd be like, how many times? And you would start back where you was. And I'd be like, it's just like working out. You keep starting, but then you quit. And then you get right back to where you was at. Instead of just stop quitting, stop being a quitter, and just consistently keep moving left over right, you eventually get to where you need to go.
Exactly.
But if you're gonna keep stopping, you going in circles.
Exactly.
You stopping and turning right back around. Because at the end of the day, God gave us the same amount of time as everybody else. Every day you got a chance to win. But you ain't gonna win unless you put your left foot over your right. You ain't going nowhere unless you start moving.
Exactly.
Because you got to understand, you're either gonna win the day or you're gonna lose the day. You doing nothing and never starting guarantees you're gonna always fail. And it's 100%. That's 100%. Never starting equals 100% failure. He said,
Yep. And I had to learn to well, I'm learning to like get over my fears.
Yeah.
And stop running around in circles, like you said. And I had to really I always have this thing. Remember when we had to go through the academy?
Yeah.
Or when we got pepper spray recently, like a year or two ago.
Oh my God. Hated that.
That was death. And I always think, okay, how did I get through that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I got to get through the fears of my purpose. Like how I got through that was I wasn't thinking about what was in front of me. I was thinking about the finish line. How was I going to feel after all this was said and done?
Mm-hmm.
And I had to really, I call it hypnotizing myself. That's not really what it is, but
I think what works best for me is like, I literally, when I wake up in the morning, because you got to understand something, not doing something takes the same amount of energy as doing something. It literally is a thought, it's to action. I wake up in the morning and say, look, God, you woke me up this morning. What I'm gonna do? Am I gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do everything you gave me the opportunity to do, and I'm gonna try to win the day. I'm gonna try to go ahead and do what I need to do to get to the next step. And at the end of the day, if I just do something, I'm gonna fail. That's cool.
Yeah,
I know I'm gonna fail. I've accepted failure, but I'm not gonna quit. That's the key, fellas. That's the key. If you don't quit and you keep doing it every day, something, eventually you're going to start seeing progress and you're going to start seeing things change for yourself. But if you don't start, ain't nothing going to change.
Exactly.
You're going to still be in the same dead end job. You're going to still be around the same dead end friends. Mm-hmm. You're going to be in the same dead end town, around the same dead end girls. And you're going to be sitting there saying, man, why everybody else? I see this. You go on YouTube. You see, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you right now. You ever seen that movie, Baby Boy?
Yeah.
And what's the name? He gave the most enlightening thing, and I think a lot of people just ran right past it, didn't realize it. Jody was like, "Look, there's buyers and there's sellers. That means either you're gonna consume, you're gonna be a consumer, or you're gonna be a seller. Meaning, when you sitting around scrolling through Facebook, scrolling through YouTube, just looking at shit that don't mean nothing, that's not helping you with nothing, you are being a consumer. Nothing is going to get done by you being a consumer. You need to be a seller and start doing something that's going to benefit your ass. All right? Mm-hmm. Whether it's learning something in the book, whether it's going and working out, getting your body together, whether it's meditating, whatever it is, focus on something that's going to make you better. And I'm telling you, these females, they like, and I don't like to talk bad about them, but they like vultures. They smell it in the air. When a motherfucker is on his shit, all the women see it.
It's like
all the women see it.
Chum in the water with that stuff they throw in to attract sharks.
Exactly.
It's exactly what.
Remember, I told you about that dude. I went to the gym not too long ago, and this motherfucking dude was ripped. I'm talking about black dude, dreads, ripped. He one of them dudes that go work out with his shirt off. I know, I'm hating, but reality is, I want to be where he at.
He winning.
All the women was gawking over him, and you know why? Because he's a man on his purpose. He gonna win and put in the work.
Yep.
We as men gotta stop realizing ain't shit gonna be given to us
at all.
You gotta work. Stop sitting there trying to compare yourself to women, because it ain't the same game. We on two different playing fields. Women can get shit given to them. Men, you gotta earn it. And when you earn it, that's what come with the respect. That's why women submit to men. It's because you earned it.
It's the price you pay. It comes with being a leader. You gotta go out there and get it.
But it only happens with you going through the experiences, going every day and failing.
Mhm.
And eventually them fails gonna get a little smaller each time. And then it's gonna be like, oh shit, I ain't failing at this shit no more.
Yeah.
I can lift this weight. I can make this time. I can go ahead and talk to this girl.
I think for me, and not to go back, for me, the turnaround was when it's gonna sound messed up, but one day I looked at myself and I looked at my life, and I didn't like where I was going,
Yeah.
and I was unhappy.
Yeah.
And that feeling outweighed my fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm afraid, but I can't live like this anymore.
It sounded like you was sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Exactly. That's exactly what
Ain't
it
that
was.
what the girls say?
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and
Yeah,
tired
that's
with this
exactly what it
motherfucker.
was. And
That's what you're talking to yourself when you say,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sick of you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Look, fellas, it might sound funny, it might sound weird. Sometimes you gotta look yourself in the mirror and say, I'm sick of your ass.
yeah, and that's
What
basically
the fuck you gonna do?
That's basically where I was. And I was like, you know what? Something's got to be different.
And that's what really, like, I just want men to stop being losers, stop being quitters. And I start with me. I gotta look. I said I'm going back to the gym. I already told my man Beans, well, I'm about to start this 3-month challenge.
Mhm.
I'm doing a 3-month challenge, February, March, and April. I'm about to do going to the gym, drinking a gallon of water. I'm letting go of sweets. I'm letting go of I'm drinking a gallon of water. I said I'm letting go of fast food, and I'm letting go of porn. Look, now y'all can go ahead and laugh, but I'm telling you right now.
I already apologize. I did laugh when you
I know you laugh.
Look,
Look, I tried to tell this man what's going on with me, and he just sit there and laugh. That's why you can't tell everything to fellas.
Listen, and that's true. That is a lesson. You can't always share your vision with somebody. Okay, and I do apologize for laughing. It's just I wasn't at the time when he told me.
You wasn't prepared.
I wasn't expecting that part. I was like, because look at the list. I mean,
Dude,
sweets, this. Like,
how many?
okay.
Yeah, because you thought it was just health, but it's mindset too.
Yeah.
How many times, men, have we let porn cause us to like not focus on ourselves? You know what I mean? The quickest way to not having the energy to go work out, to go better yourself, is to watch some damn porn and jerk off.
And I'm gonna add this: watching that stuff, even though it is entertaining, it gives you an unrealistic expectations. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't really.
So if you guys want to go ahead and get in this challenge with me, I'm gonna go ahead eventually on the page. I'm gonna post what I'm gonna be doing for the next 3 months. I'm dedicating this to 3 people I lost in 2021: my cousin Russell, my cousin Nisha, and my aunt Monica. I'm dedicating to them. This is what I'm doing for myself. If y'all want to go ahead and dedicate somebody that you lost, or some whatever, I don't, kids in Africa, I don't care what you want to do. Dedicate it so you can have some purpose behind it.
Yeah, if you
have
can't,
a why.
I'll say, if you can't do it for yourself, be better for yourself. Be better for somebody.
Well, this is the thing. If you could have did it for yourself, guess what? You'd already did the damn thing.
Yeah, that's true.
The reason motherfuckers is overweight, motherfuckers ain't got a good job, motherfuckers ain't educated, is because they don't feel they're worth doing it. They don't have confidence in themselves. And I'm telling you this is from a man who used to be in shape and had confidence in an athlete. I was an athlete because I wanted to be good at sports. I had a purpose of why I wanted to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I was done with sports, I didn't have that drive. I didn't have that purpose. I didn't have that why. And guess what? Now I got man titties. All right. But guess what? I got my why back.
Yeah.
My why is to show y'all how a 400-pound man, 30-year-old man can get his act together and get himself back. You can go from being a loser to being a believer. Stop quitting on yourself. Come on, y'all.
Exactly. And I always tell people this because I always get flack for being a vegan. Okay. But I tell people, because when I say people, I'm a vegan, people, I can't do that.
They already shut their mind off.
They always shut their mind down. And I said, look, it was difficult at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But after a while, it doesn't feel like work anymore.
It doesn't feel like a life. I literally stopped eating meat for 6 months. Now I'm back eating some meat. I'm eating seafood and some chicken. But as far as pork, as far as beef, as far as red meats, I don't eat that no more.
And I've been a vegan for a year and some change now.
Yeah.
And I feel a whole lot better. And now this is just my life. It, once you live in your purpose, it ends up just being your life.
Yeah.
You don't have to work at it anymore. Like, it doesn't feel like work anymore, I should say. You're always gonna have to work at it.
But I want to ask the fellas. It said, if you quit on yourself, how do you expect someone else to not quit on you? Yeah,
That is yes.
I like who posted that. I like that.
That is Danny Davis.
Yeah, that's a great right there, because I don't think men understand how important we are to society, to your own. If you're not in a good place, no one else can be. I'm sorry, but if men, the reason the world has gotten messed up right now is because right now, men, we are not in a good place.
No.
And like I said, it's easy. It's so easy to blame women. That's the easiest thing you could do. Women do it all the time. That's why I say it's easy. The hard thing is being a man, because it's not taking the easy route. Women, the reason you see all these shows about women blaming men for their problems is because that's the easy route, fellas. We men, we over that. We above that. That's why we are the leaders. We do what need to be done, not what's easy. Okay?
Yeah. It's definitely easy to quit.
100%.
It's easy to lay in that bed.
But the worst thing you can do, what's worse than quitting, is regret, because you never did it. Exactly. You always gonna sit there and question, could I have done this? Could I have done that? And the reason you don't know is because you never tried.
Exactly.
And I talked to a guy recently. He was telling me, hey man, I'm feeling depressed because I keep getting women who won't accept me. I try to talk to them, try to go on dates with them. They just use me. And I'm sitting there thinking, not for nothing, you fat as hell. You don't look good.
Please tell me
you're not attractive.
Tell me you're fat as hell.
I told him straight up. I'm see this thing. This show on the social network, we're not here to cut corners. We're here to tell you straight up what it is. All right. The reason you getting denied from women is because you out of shape, and you expect women are harder on men physically than men are. See, we can sit there and say, oh, the imagery of women is not from men, it's from women. Women get mad about why they don't look good. Men are not harsh. We can deal with women with stretch marks. We can deal with women who got a little pudge. We still gonna have sex with y'all. That ain't never stopped a man.
Yeah, that's true. Never.
All right. Let a woman, you got man titties. This woman right now, I ain't messing with no man with man titties. I ain't messing with no man who's under 6 feet. They're specific about what they're not going to accept. Okay. So my thing is, he sat around and was like, man, that. And I pointed out the obvious. I said, you ever think maybe you might want to go in the gym and just lose a little weight, get yourself, a haircut, make yourself look better? Maybe that might give you a little bit more confidence. So when you go approach a woman, oh, well. And then,
I mean, did these women even say why it didn't work out?
I don't know why it didn't work out. I'm just assuming. And the thing is, he sat around and he said, man, I wanted to talk to this girl who was at the bar, and she was mad about another guy, and da-da-da-da. And she came to console me and asked me about it. And I said, why didn't you ask her out? And he said, well, I didn't feel like that was a good. I said, that was a perfect moment to do it. I said, you could right then. All you had to do was say, hey, what?
She came to talk to him.
She sat next to him and was talking to him about. She was mad about some dude that, whatever fuck boy shit he did to her. And I said, why don't you just say, hey, you know what? Why don't he's like, she was with her mom too. I said, you know what you should have said? He said, what? I said, should have went up to mom and said, hey mom, you care if I put a smile on your daughter's face and take her out? That would have that boldness right there would have been like, oh damn,
Fortune's favorite. Yeah,
she would have been like,
if she walked over to him, that was it. That was
his time.
That was his window right there.
But the problem is, because he wasn't confident enough, and she saw it, he couldn't drop his nuts and say, hey, you know what? I'm about to take this. Men, you understand something. Back just like caveman days, you got to be bold. Fortune favors the bold. Yeah, you got to stop being scared of going out there and dropping your nuts on somebody. Telling this girl, hey, you know what? I'm taking you out Saturday, and and all this little sadness gonna about to stop. I'm about to change your life.
That was his.
She gonna be like, oh, I ain't never heard nobody say that.
That was his moment.
But that come with confidence.
Yeah.
He said, what's the worst thing that could happen? Rejection. Oh, a man are used to be getting rejected all your life. See, this is the thing though. He's sitting there saying, oh, you know what? I've been rejected so many times and I'm not getting nowhere. I'm tired of being rejected. Well, guess what? You not asking no woman on dates is guaranteed 100% rejection.
I think he needs to refocus. Yeah, you got rejected. You got rejected the first time, right? And you went out with a girl, she ended up rejecting you, but you moved on and went on to the next one. Yeah, she rejected you too. But you got to keep pushing, man.
I'm going to say what I said to him. Fuck her. Who the fuck is her? Like, you got to get in the mode of, I'm that motherfucker. She can't tell me shit. If she don't want to rock with me, she losing out. I'm not losing nothing.
He's going to have to really.
But that comes with just having confidence.
Yeah, he's going to have to find it. He's going to have to find it himself.
But
can't nobody give it to him but him.
Nobody can. And how you find it is consistency. You doing something that you're not comfortable with doing. The reason motherfuckers, you know how you get good at sex? You keep doing it. Mm-hmm. You keep trying it over and over and over until, guess what? It clicks. And it ain't going to be no pamphlet. You can read some stuff and maybe try it out. But at the end of the day, a dude who ain't never had sex before is not, or never had sex a lot, is going to be bad at it. And eventually he might get good. He will get good if he keep doing it. Mm-hmm. But just like talking to a woman, just like having confidence to go speak in front of people, just all this, it comes with time, but you got to just try it. Baby steps, man. You know what I mean?
Maybe that is his problem. Like you said, the women can see that he doesn't have any.
Oh my God.
Women, it's just,
I can see it. I ain't even, depression, not, lack of confidence is just, it just permeates out of people. It ain't nothing that you wonder why you always see that person that like, man, people just talk to them disrespectfully. People just, all of them just clown them. People try to clown me sometimes. I just look at them like, I don't know what you on, because I'm not that one. Because I'll roast your ass quick.
Yeah, and
I don't give a damn.
Like you said, once people see that,
oh, he ain't the one you want to roast.
Yes,
because I go at your neck.
Because there's somebody we know. I've seen people, especially women, disrespect this dude, like out in the open.
That's where you got to change your whole mindset.
And I'd be like, yo, man, I'm like, you good, man? Like, you just
you about to commit, you need a suicide watch?
Yeah, something God, like, you just go let that happen, man. Like,
it's sad. It's sad to see a man, and it don't have to be that way.
It don't.
But it comes with you saying enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna start doing something.
And the sad thing is, once it was like a domino effect. Once that this woman disrespected this man, mm-hmm. the next woman did, and then it was the next woman.
But the funny thing, that's why I say, the same way that man keeps getting disrespected by women and openly getting disrespected, and then everybody else disrespects him, is the same way my man, Mr. Pearson, he gets respect. And it permeates from everybody else saying, oh, you got to respect him because of how he carry himself. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If you know what you want and know how you are, you're going to only accept one thing: complete respect, this is how I am. If you don't want to get with that, guess what? You can't be around me. Mm-hmm. See, the reason why he keep getting disrespected is because he allowed disrespect. He didn't check the first motherfucker that disrespected him. And I'm talking man and woman. I ain't saying you gotta put no hands on nobody, but you gotta let them know, hey,
don't talk to me like that.
Don't talk to me like that. I don't play them games. First time a woman, you with a woman and she do some wild boy stuff, you gotta let her know, hey, babe, I say you don't want to be around me. What you mean? Because I don't play them type of games. Whatever you on right now, you need to check that. Because if you do that anymore, we done. See, you so compliant because you want to get the pussy. You want to get in the sheets with her, that you allow her to just act a fool. That's not a man on his purpose.
No.
Yeah, what's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, yeah, you already said that.
Right?
Cool,
You know,
cool.
I'm guilty of that too.
What?
Just giving out passes. Just
Yeah.
just to get the boot. I am
And
guilty
we
of it.
all are.
And
It has to stop today, fellas.
yeah.
Today, you gotta look. You know how many girls I had in my phone that literally just was a waste of time. They tried to play me, they tried to use me, and went from not being used where they was giving me what I wanted to being used because I dropped the ball. I let them slide on some stuff that I should have never let them slide on. And the thing is, you can't let them come back. Once a woman has shown disrespect and you've checked her and she's continued to try to show disrespect, you got to prove to her that you're a man of meaning, a man of purpose. You say, look, I stand by what I say. We done. You cut off. You'll never get back into the in crowd because you lost your chance. I'm the king. And the king determines who come into the castle and who don't. Remember that, fellas. You the motherfucking king.
Okay. I hear that.
Carry yourself like one.
Yeah, but your boy gotta find his confidence. I don't know how he gonna do it, but it definitely started.
You know how you do it? The easiest way to do it. Get in that damn gym, start doing some push-ups, get you some dumbbells, start lifting some damn weight. Because what's gonna happen is you're gonna start protruding out some testosterone. And testosterone make you feel like you that motherfucker.
Yeah, you know what? Working out, dude, it does have those type of benefits. He gonna look at himself one day and be like, yo, he gonna see the gains and the changes.
I'm losing that gut.
Yep.
I'm losing them titties. I'm starting to look like a man. And guess what? Women are gonna start noticing that. They're gonna say, oh, let me feel your arm. You feel, oh, it's hard. I didn't know it's that hard. Yeah, that's the only thing that's hard. What's up? You let them know. Then you got a little cockiness with it. That cockiness is confident.
Yeah.
Women be like, oh, I don't like a man that's cocky. I ain't cocky, baby. I'm confident. I know where I'm going with it. And then she gonna be like, matter of fact, Saturday, clear your schedule. We going out. Where we going? Don't worry about where we going. Just be ready to look cute for me.
I've learned that too. I've walked up to my lady and I'm like, look, Saturday, we doing this. You know, she said, oh, I don't think I want to do that. We doing this.
Yeah.
And I walk away. I
decided what we doing.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah.
You'll be surprised how many women that you thought was masculine, if you come off that way to them, they have no other choice but to be feminine. It's in them.
Yeah.
They don't want to be masculine. I'm telling you, they don't. They want to be feminine, but it's got to be put out there. Your masculine energy has to be strong enough to match her feminine energy.
And in the beginning, when I first started doing that, she would complain. But I realized when Saturday came, who was in that car?
Exactly. she would. A woman gonna complain because she ain't seen it. She ain't seen it.
Yeah.
So it's so bad now that the women growing up now have not seen masculine men. They don't even know. They don't even believe it when you show it to them. So when you show it to them, they're gonna fight against it. They're gonna be like, he faking. He not masculine.
The image of men has changed so much.
And
I see dudes with nail polish on, and that's a whole different thing. But
the thing is, how you dress, it does play a factor. But your mannerism, it's more your mannerism. If you breaking the wrist, hey girl, you talk real. You know what I mean? One of the biggest things that I struggle with, sometimes when I get excited, my voice get high. All right. And unfortunately, sometimes I do account with me having a high voice sometimes that it makes people feel like they can disrespect me.
Really?
I really do believe that. Because if we've had moments in time when I have a very loud projection, when we have conversations at work, who do they always? We all could be talking. Who do they say? I hear. They say I hear you. So I sit there and think, either my voice is high enough that's over everybody else's, which they hear. Because a low voice you wouldn't hear in a crowd of people. You hear a higher voice.
That's true.
And from that's why they always, I think people try to come at me because me got a high voice. Maybe he's soft. That's total opposite. but
Yeah.
I can understand the
That-
psychology of it.
That literally happened yesterday.
Yeah.
We heard you from down the hall.
I know.
And we was like, what's going on back there?
That's because we was going at it about
I
football.
was like, what's
You
happening?
and you look, and my voice is a certain voice, and
Yeah,
you'll be
it's
like,
distinctive. You can tell.
You don't know who else you talking. I'm
Yeah,
talking. You
I didn't know who else. Yeah, like that dude
Yeah.
there. All right.
So I think, like I said, it starts with you getting your confidence back by going to the gym, working out, doing things that get you out your element.
Yeah.
Go talking to women, and I ain't talking about no goddamn online shit. Get your ass up and go out
And talk to people.
Get you,
People
what I mean?
don't really try. I don't think people really do that nowadays. With all these dating apps and stuff like that,
That's the problem.
people don't really talk to.
I'm gonna say it, baby steps. If you gotta go online to meet somebody, cool. But the problem is you're putting it in women's hands. Women are not used to men when they come up and approach them in person. That is a bold statement.
Yeah.
I don't know you. And guess
And my thing, I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
yeah.
My thing with the online thing is you're gonna have to talk to them
In person at some point.
eventually. Like I just don't.
I feel like
understand.
you're setting yourself up for of weakness. Men who go online, and I'm not saying I don't talk to girls online. I have, but it's not the best way. The best way is going out, getting dressed, going to a place, whether it be a coffee shop, whether it be a club, whether it be a bar, whether it be wherever, and just going up and you see a girl you like, and start off if you that scared, start off talking to women who ugly, where you don't care about the result. You laughing, but it's true. Too many of us are scared of what the result gonna be, instead of just going in and just trying it
build
out.
your confidence up.
Yeah,
with the yeses you really don't want,
the yeses you don't care about.
Don't care about, and then
see that's the problem. Too many men go to they don't talk to enough girls, and then they sit there and say, you know what, I'm gonna talk to the one girl that I've been dreaming about, and then when it says no, your whole heart and confidence is shot. Fuck her. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. She is lucky to be around you. Because if you're a man on your purpose, you don't give a damn if she don't want to be around you. It's her loss. But you got to start getting some shit going for yourself.
Yeah.
Getting your status up, getting your looks right, getting your swag right. You know what I'm saying? Because then you don't care about what nobody say. You see, look, I get people in the comments all the time talking about, oh, you know what? You guys, you don't need to be doing this. Fuck you.
I don't even look at them.
I don't care. Appreciate you. Like and subscribe. Matter of fact, let me hit you with one. Thank you. Like and subscribe. That's all you got to do. Because guess what? You're not going to stop what we doing.
No.
You're not going to stop no man on his purpose. My purpose here is to teach men how to be the best they can be. Find your purpose. My purpose is to help you find your purpose. That's what my purpose is. All right. I ain't got much more else to say. I mean, I know I said it was going to be a long one, but clearly it's simple. Start believing in your damn self.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the gym.
Even as far as a mental aspect, if you got to meditate, even talk to go to therapy if you got to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll be real with you. I go.
I haven't gone yet.
It's very,
but this is my therapy. Right here, talking to y'all is my therapy.
This is definitely therapeutic. It definitely is. There's nothing wrong. I tell people, don't let anybody make you feel bad for going to therapy, trying to
help yourself,
fix yourself. Some people, a lot of times people think, well, you got to go to therapy because something is wrong. Something don't got to be wrong for you to talk to somebody. Sometimes you need a different perspective.
Sometimes some things is right. And you just want to let people know, hey, I'm doing good.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with talking to somebody.
And if y'all want to go ahead and just hit us up, you know what I mean? You can hit me up on Instagram at your boy Canteen. You want to hit us up on the Facebook, direct message us. Let us know if you got something you want to talk about. We here for y'all.
I tell people all the time, like, if you can get on here and voice your opinion.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say.
I'm surprised none of y'all wanted to get on this live stream and let us know. Maybe y'all did. Maybe I missed it in the comment section.
I didn't see it.
Okay, cool.
Speak your piece. That is your opinion.
But
you have a right to it.
I'm about to start focusing on us, fellas. We're not focusing on these women no more. All right, because the women, they don't know what the fuck they want. You got to show them.
For me, it's you're right. We do gotta focus on ourselves, but for me, it's because we gotta stop this division. It's too much of it nowadays, especially in the black community. It's just nothing but division. All these podcasts and all these things I've seen, it's like okay,
Because it's easy to
Yeah,
get people to view and
yeah.
follow when I'm saying, oh, women are the problem. Women are the problem. Okay, guess what? Women do got a lot of problems they got to fix out for themselves. I'm going to do me.
Mhm.
I'm going to get us right, fellas. And guess what? The women that can jump on that train and understand and be feminine and be submissive to what we need to get done, they're going to work out with us. The rest, they got to stay out there and fend for themselves. I ain't worried about them. Cause I don't look, they're gonna be Catwoman, they're gonna be the motherfuckers who got 17 baby daddies.
Oh man,
I ain't got time for them. I'm talking about the women who want to get with a man that's on his purpose. And that's what I'm trying to build, y'all, man. Let's go ahead and get this right. Hey, I'm your boy Canteen. Hey, this my man Beans.
y'all have a good one.
Hey, it's a social norm. Get on your fucking purpose, man. Anything you want to say?
Live your life how you want to.
What else you want to say?
So you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information from relations to.
Can't wait to start with this damn mask. My ears.
Oh, fuck, it's still on.
Oh, is it?
Bye.